Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're unpacking something truly fascinating. We all know Virat Kohli, the cricketer, right? The absolute legend on the pitch. But what happens when the match ends? Well, he doesn't just go home and put his feet up. He has quietly and strategically built an absolute juggernaut of a business empire. I'm talking about a massive off-field success story that's honestly just as calculated and aggressive as his batting style. We're going to break down exactly how he did it, analyzing the raw numbers and the brilliant strategies driving this entire empire. But before we map out the whole shebang, I want to throw a quick hook question your way to test your knowledge. How much is one Virat Kohli Instagram post worth? Just a single promotional post on his grid. Give it a wild guess before we dive beneath the surface. Okay, if you guess somewhere between 11 and 14 crore rupees, which, by the way, is about $1.3 to $1.6 million, you'd be spot on. But what's truly staggering here is the context behind that massive number. Globally, he consistently ranks as the third highest earning athlete on the platform, trailing only football icons Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. He commands an audience of over 270 million followers. Oh, and as a quick aside, he also commands around 2.5 crore for a single post on X. This absolute social media dominance is the massive engine driving his broader entrepreneurial success. So, here is the roadmap for today's explainer. Number 1, the 1,000 crore empire. Number 2, building lifestyle brands. 3, dining out with Kohli. 4, winning big with startups. And 5, fueling Indian football. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the 1,000 crore empire beyond the pitch. You know, you literally don't build a net worth of over 1,000 crore by accident. He successfully transformed himself by categorizing his investments across 4 core pillars: fashion and apparel, hospitality and dining, tech and wellness startups, and sports franchises. This beautifully shows the highly organized, strategic mind behind the wealth creation. He's not just throwing money at random ideas. He is building a cohesive, airtight portfolio across high-growth industries. Moving on to Section 2, building lifestyle brands, specifically looking at 1-8 and Wrong. His market reach is incredibly diverse. On one hand, we have 1-8. This is his flagship lifestyle and athleisure brand. It started as a sportswear label, but expanded super rapidly through a massive long-term partnership with Puma. Today, it includes apparel, footwear, you name it. Then, on the other hand, we have Wrong. This is a youth-focused fashion label managed by Universal Sports Biz. Wrong targets young consumers with bold trends and really modern designs. By having 1-8 for the athletic lifestyle and Wrong for trendy casual wear, Kohli essentially captures a massive slice of the entire Indian youth and fitness market. Section 3, dining out with Kohli, the 1-8 commune. The physical expansion of this restaurant brand is moving incredibly fast. Right now, the brand has an active presence in 6 Indian cities: Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata, with 9 total outlets. But they definitely aren't stopping there. In the near future, they're taking the brand into international waters with an upcoming launch in Dubai. And looking ahead to the 2025 financial year, they actually plan to invest approximately 35 crore to more than double their total number of outlets. It is a remarkably rapid expansion. Let's look at the hard numbers behind these restaurants, because they reveal a highly successful model. The bootstrapped brand has been growing at about 14 to 15% year on year. They actually closed the 2024 fiscal year with 100 crore in revenue, and their target for FY25 to double that and clock 200 crore. Furthermore, each outlet hits its break-even point within just 2 years of operations. That's fantastic in the hospitality world. Plus, they're continuing to innovate, planning to add new verticals like cafes featuring Kohli's merchandise, alongside healthy smoothies and high-protein diet bowls. It perfectly aligns the menu with his own famous fitness regimen. All right, Section 4, winning big with startups, spanning from tech to wellness. Let's look at an absolute masterclass of a case study. Back in February 2020, right during the company's early growth phase, Virat Kohli and his wife Anushka Sharma made a highly calculated move. Purchased over 2.6 lakh equity shares in Go Digit General Insurance at 75 rupees each, making it a 2-core investment, while Anushka invested 50 lakh. This early belief in the company laid the absolute groundwork for a massive windfall. Talk about getting in on the ground floor. Fast forward to when Go Digit went public in May 2024, and the share price exceeded 300 rupees. This meant their combined 2.5 crore investment surged to 10 crore post-IPO. That is an explosive 4-fold growth. It absolutely proves his prowess as a calculated, patient investor who really understands when to strike. And Go Digit is far from his only play in this space. Let's do a rapid-fire rundown of his other diverse startup investments. Recently, he invested a massive 40 crore in Agilitas Sports, which is a sportswear company founded by former Puma India MD Abhishek Ganguly. He has also backed Rage Coffee, the plant-based meat startup Blue Tribe, wellness tech brand Hyperice, and Galactus Funwear Technology, the parent company of the gaming platform MPL. It really showcases his varied interests and his genuine desire to back disruptive consumer brands. Section 5. Fueling Indian Football with FC Goa. I absolutely love this quote. Kohli once remarked, "If I weren't a cricketer, I might have been a footballer." We all know how significant a role football plays in his famous fitness regime, right? Well, this directly connects his sharp business metrics back to a genuine, lifelong passion for sports well beyond the cricket pitch. That passion actually materialized way back in 2014 when he became a co-owner of FC Goa, one of the original 8 franchises of the ISL. And his involvement wasn't just some passive financial play, it brought immediate, immense visibility and credibility to the league in its nascent stages. He uses his platform to endorse youth development programs and grassroots initiatives. For Kohli, this is truly about building a genuine sports culture in India where football can thrive right alongside cricket. So, what's the secret sauce tying all of this together? From clothing to restaurants, from insurance startups to football clubs? Well, it's what the industry calls the Kohli effect. Brands and consumers flock to him because he completely leverages his personal traits of extreme trust, unwavering authenticity, and rigorous fitness discipline. When he backs a high-protein bowl or a sports brand, it works because his audience inherently trusts his dedication to excellence. He essentially bottled his on-field discipline and poured it straight into a diverse, global business empire. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. We've seen the 1,000 crore scale, the incredibly diverse portfolio, and the genius strategic brand building. So I want to leave you with this provocative question to chew on. Which page of Virat Kohli's entrepreneurial playbook will you adopt in your own life or career? Will it be the early-stage risk-taking, the strategic brand partnerships, or perhaps turning a genuine passion into a thriving business? Think about it and keep learning. Welcome.